Hello. Good morning to you all and welcome to Sangeeth Samraat Carnatic Premier League 2015 for the grand finale or grand finals, as you may call this round. We are waiting for one more expert jury to be joining us. That's why the slight delay. He's held up in the traffic, but he should be here in another 5 minutes. So once he's here, we will get started with the event. But we have few instructions, and we'll get started with that, and then the first group can get ready to go. Please give one round of applause to Sri Cleveland V.V. Sundaram, who is here with us today. It's a pleasure having him. Has come all the way from India. He's the chief guest for today's evening, and we are very happy that he's here to listen to every single participant. He wants to see how we all perform, and I'm sure you all know that he has changed the face of Carnatic music in North America. In fact, globalization of Carnatic music has happened thanks to his efforts, along with a team of other people, but he has been doing this relentlessly, identifying the talents. Otherwise today all of these would never be possible, and we are all doing all of these events thanks to the great work that he has done for years. So we're very happy and delighted to have him here. I'll have the pleasure of inviting him onto the dais. The Cleveland Festival is probably one of the largest festivals around the world, not just in North America. It's one of the largest festivals around the world, and he has pillared that, and he's been a torchbearer for revolutionizing Carnatic music here. And indeed, it's a pleasure to welcome you, sir. We're also extremely delighted to have Vidwan Thiruvarur Vaidyanathan. He's again a stunning percussionist, and I'm sure most of you would be aware that he's been one of the leading artists who has accompanied almost all the stalwarts. He's been praying for almost the leading names or the leading icons of Carnatic music today, and we're extremely delighted to have him. He's also a leading guru. He's been teaching so many students both in North America, in Canada, and in India, and he's been also one of the strong supporters of talents wherever it is, and we are very happy that he has been with us for this entire Sangeeth Samraat, be it from the day one that we started. He has been with us. He has seen the performances of all of you in different places, so we thought it's appropriate to have him as he's seeing your journey on the day one of your performance to now, and he will be surely an ideal judge for the Sangeeth Samraat finale that we are having here. So welcome you, sir. We're extremely delighted to have with us Vidushi Kirnavali Vidya Shankar. She's a versatile artist who started as a child prodigy. She has blossomed into a fine vocalist. She is also a guru par excellence, and she's been an author. She's done so many things. In fact, the reason that we are having her in this room today to judge the group events is she has pioneered and she has worked with so many groups. She has created a lot of ensembles herself and worked with them. So she exactly understands what it takes to put up a group together or put in a group together and to have them perform. So we thought it's ideal to have Kirnavali Vidya Shankar in this room, and we are very delighted to have her. Welcome you. Of course, I'm going to be helping you as well, and my name is Shashi Kiran, in case some of you are not familiar. So I'm your friend, philosopher, and guide for this entire program, not a judge. So, so you can come back to me for good things, hopefully, and in case, grievances later. So hopefully we'll hear only good from this room. Okay, so we have a lot of interesting prizes. Today the contests are going to begin in this room. This is the auditorium room. We're going to start off with the group event first. That will be followed by the duo singers, and then we will have performances of the Bala Samraat instrumental and then the Bala Samraat vocal, and you will have a real grand finale for the evening with the valedictory performances followed by the prizes. You have several trophies to win. Don't miss it. So I want you all to go back with trophies. You can see so many lined up here. Not only that, you also have cash prizes. So cash in on that. I'm sure you'll spend a lot on the tickets. So make sure you get it back. Okay? So let's work on this and make this Carnatic Premier League contest rock. We're going to start with the first group very soon. But before that, let's hear from the chief guest on his views. He's here right from, he's just flown in for this. He's not seen the jet lag. He was here yesterday late night, and he's here. I know a lot of people have traveled from different parts. We have here, sir, the best of talents from North America, and you're one who has seen so many talents, and you're going to tell me at the end of this day and tomorrow how our new talents, some of them you have seen, some of them who have grown up in Cleveland, and the others who are some of the fresh faces, how they perform and how you feel about them. And I also want your word on ensuring that these talents, if they are good, they have a place at the Cleveland Festival. Okay, so I'm going to take that commitment as well from him on your behalf. Okay, so let me hand it over to our chief guest, the Cleveland Sundaram sir will speak, after which we will start the contest. But before he starts, we do have our third panel for which we were waiting for to start off in this room. This is Madurai Sundar. Vidwan Madurai Sundar, another great vocalist, is coming all the way from Detroit, and he's again a vocalist par excellence. He's a leading guru. He's the disciple of the great Sangeeth Kalanidhi, Madurai T. and Sheshagopalan. And so, you know what it takes to be a student of a great genius like Madurai T. and Sheshagopalan. And if Sheshagopalan sir has approved his music, you know what his music is. So he's not just a guru and a singer from Detroit. He performs all over the world. He's a A-graded artist at the All India Radio, and he's been performing everywhere. So we're very happy to welcome you, sir. And now let's hear quickly from the chief guest, and we'll have the first team, which is ready to go from 7:30 a.m. today. It's almost 2 hours. We'll get them on stage quickly.
Thank you very much. I guess that was a hint for me to be very brief, because you said that you're all here from 7:30 in the morning. So I want to assure you that it will be a very, very brief one. I'm delighted to be here. And yes, Sashikiran is right. Most of you, I have seen you in Cleveland. Some of you have grown up with the Cleveland Tyagaraja Festival. And I have seen the progress that you have made. And at every step, as you pursue this career, either in music or in dance, there are a lot of people who support you. To begin with, of course, is your local gurus. And what they have done is a very tremendous thing. The fundamentals they have given you is the one base on which you have built your entire musical career on top of that. So the fundamental has got to be strong, has got to be very authentic, which they have ensured. So I'm really, in that way, the North America-based people like you are very lucky, because there are very, very talented teachers here in the United States and in Canada. So that's something very positive that has happened to you already. Second thing is that every one of the cities usually have some kind of competition or a festival or something like that, where you have an opportunity to again perform. That's the second thing that is advantageous to you, because it's one thing to learn from your guru. The other thing is to be on the stage and then see that how you perform and how do you stack up against the other people on the stage. It gives you, benchmarks you where you are. And the third thing is that you come for a national festival like a Cleveland Tyagaraja Festival. Then you look at the competition that is coming over there, the other talent that is coming over there. And then you see that how much you got to aspire for, how much you got to improve. These are various motivating things that are available for you, and I'm sure that you are all using it very well. And the pinnacle of all of that is something like this, the Sangeeth Samraat. When you come here, it is not only what you have learned, what you have rehearsed, what your teacher has approved, and what your peers have been happy about it, but something beyond that. Once you are on the stage, and then you got this maestros as judges, and then occasionally they may ask you a question, not to put you on a spot or anything, but just to judge you how much you know and how far I can take you on this musical journey. When they probe you like that, that is going to be a very revelationary moment for all of you. This is absolutely needed for you to grow as a musician, as an artist. It is not whether you win a prize or you don't win a prize. That's not the important thing. Now, that's a cliche. Don't get me wrong. Winning is sweet. There's no question about it. Absolutely, it is sweet to win. But the second best thing is that be part of the team here, and whether you win or not, learn from that and see what does it take to be on the stage again next year, and see whether you can pit yourself against somebody else, some other group, and come out ahead. And to that extent, what you are going to see here is extraordinary talent that has been filtered down in various cities. They are going to be coming here. You're going to see that talent. And then that talent is going to be, quote unquote, tested by these world-class musicians who essentially are going to benchmark you to some extent, saying that you are already way up there, but how far more you can go, and what does it take? How much of an application you need to put in yourself? How much of your guidance you have to get from another guru? And how much of an experience you need on the stage, because that also is a learning experience for you. All those things are going to be made available to you today. And I'm very happy that something like a Sangeeth Samraat, which is being the first year in North America now, in fact, globally it is the first year, the first time this initiative has started, is going to take you on this journey and help you on this journey. And Sashikiran is absolutely right. It's one thing to have a contest, a competition, or a presentation, if you want to call it, over on the stage. But the ultimate validation is that you get to perform in front of a national audience. And to that extent, I agree with him that if you do very well, and the judges recommend, you have a slot in the 2016 Cleveland Tyagaraja Festival. We will make sure that you got a slot, we will do it. So this Sangeeth Samraat is not only just to take you and judge you, but also shape your musical career. Work with you so that if that is your ambition, if that's what you want to achieve, here we are to work with you and then put you on track to go to the next level or several levels above where you are today. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. It's more important, I get to interact with each and every one of you. I tell you, there's nothing more fulfilling than seeing young people like you blossom into as accomplished artists down the road with the help of not only the God-given gift you got, but also the help of your gurus, your local gurus, and other teachers who are working with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mama. That was inspirational, and I'm sure all these talents, before they get on stage, now will have more confidence to go, that they have the support of all of us in their journey. So, thank you, Mama. I would like you to sort of enjoy these performances by these artists. And very quickly now, to just recap on what we're going to do here on stage, is you'll be given round one. You don't have to perform your thematic group rounds. You just have to perform your original presentation for the finals now. And the groups which are selected, which we will call in as the winners, will get to perform in the evening. We have two categories. One is a Pancharatnam category, which they call it as a traditional Carnatic choir. So that is a separate category. And then they have the ensemble category, where it will not be performances of only Pancharatnam or Carnatic songs exclusively. It could be an improvised version on that. So they could have an orchestration of a Carnatic based piece. Could be a ragam based piece or a musical form improvised in their own efforts. So that they're going to present. So we're going to have these judges view based on the orchestrational quality, the coordination amongst the group members, the effectiveness of the communication in the terms of expression, and also how the theme sounds. So stay focused, enjoy, and give your best. So with that, we'll get started. And with the coordinators, if we have all the groups here, can I have the list that's going to go in the order? We're going to have Blossoming Lotus. Is that your group? That's going to be the first group on stage. And that's going to be followed by Pancharatnam group. And then we'll have the Rosewell group. 3 groups have signed in right now. Sarvalagu Percussion is coming on the way. And because they are coming from the West Coast, they were delayed. The flights were delayed yesterday. It was grounded. So if they have not come, get started with the duo singers after this. Okay? So please give the instructions accordingly. We'll start off with the group 1. You can get on stage, get all set. So we've already done the sound check, so don't think we're going to delay the program further. We're going to get started right away. Thank you. Each team gets to perform your song for about 12 minutes, including the setup time. Okay? So 12 minutes is given to you, so you can perform your full song. In case it's just 1 minute here and there, additional, we will take care of it. Don't get nervous. Don't talk about, whether you are given less time or more time. We will ensure you're given your time. Okay? So don't get perplexed. We'll keep it to such an extent that your song is done. Okay? Thank you. We have Mr. Nagaraj, our sound expert here. He'll be helping you set the sound levels in case you want something. Mr. Nagaraj is right there. He will ensure he's upstairs, so you can signal to him. Once you're there, he can help you. He'll come here and set it up for you. All the mics are already set, so in case you want some level tweaking, he will help you set it up before you're ready to go. Okay? And after that, the duo singers will start, sir. Okay? Right. Thank you.
We're happy to welcome the group Blossoming Lotus. Where are you from?
So, we are from Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. Welcome to the Sangeeth Samraat 2015 finals. Can you introduce your piece?
Yes. So today, my name is Shiva Bharadwaj, and I am joined by Dr. Ethan Sperry and members of the Portland State University Choir. And today we will be performing a piece in the Mr. Chapu Talam. It's called Mr. Chapu Lullaby, and it incorporates pieces from various ragams like Bhairavi and Desh. And we hope you enjoy.
Dom da taka dimi dom da taka June. Dom da taka dimi dom da taka June.
Dom, dit dom, dina taka day, that day, dina taka dom, dit dom, dina taka day, that day, dina taka dom, dit dom, dari dina taka day, that day, dari dina taka dom, dit dom, dari dina taka day, that day, dari dina taka
Dom da taka dimi dom da taka June. Dom da taka dimi dom da taka June. Dom da taka dimi dom da taka June. Dom da taka dimi dom da taka
to din. Tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tom. Tarin ginatum tarin ginatum din. Tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tom. Tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tom. Tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tom. Tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tarin ginatum tom.
Are you done?
Yeah, thank you.
That was a wonderful presentation by the Blossoming Lotus group. I'll just ask quickly the judges' comments and we'll move on to the next group. It was really well done.
Thank you.
That was really wonderful. We really liked the way you used simple melodic and rhythmic concepts and layered them really beautifully. The coordination and the segueing was really nicely done, and we commend you for this wonderful attempt. Thank you.
That was Blossoming Lotus from Portland. The next group can go on stage. That's the Pancharatnam group from New Jersey. We're also trying to bring in a contrast in featuring these groups. So we'll have two traditional